farted.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
there we go. Now I'm off mute.
That's quite funny.
Just making sure that everything's all good.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, all good. Nice. All right. And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live review on the Argyle Way. Hope you are all doing very, very well. I don't want to shout too loud as most of my family is asleep right now, so I don't really want to shout the house.
Who cares?
Yeah, but I don't want to be too loud because I know what it can be like. So when you have a family, that's what you got to deal with, everyone. So there you go. But hope you are all doing very, very well and having a great evening. Around 10:30, it's a good time to do a stream, in my honest opinion. Only joking, not. So there you go. But you're all doing very, very well, and make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are 7 away from 600. Absolute legends, all of you lovely people. Yes, exactly, Andrew. We will talk about that. But for the review today, for the 3-0 win against Sheffield Wednesday, we've sent the haters back to Spain, back to Portugal, back to Bundu's country, Sierra Leone. They can all pipe down. They can all have a little swig on.
Sit down and smell the coffee.
They can have a little swig of their Coke, whatever. But honestly, I don't give a shit. We got the win, and we have shut a lot of haters down. And honestly, that first half, you could say we were pretty poor, and we possibly didn't deserve something from the game. But that second half was much better, and we definitely did deserve more than one goal from that second half, in my opinion. Ryan Hardie, good to see him back on the score sheet again, which is absolutely amazing and good to see. But one player to get on the score sheet that I'm happy about is Bundu, and goal of the month contender. Leave your thoughts on in the comment section in the live chat. So see how you all feel about that goal. But I hope you're all doing very, very well today. Yeah, I will read that in a bit, Marcus. Don't you worry, my good sir. But how is everyone feeling? I'm feeling lovely today. I'm feeling very, very happy about the result from yesterday. But some little problems, but we're not going to talk about it on stream because obviously we don't want to really get involved with a different topic, as we're really talking about Argyle here, football side, and we really want to talk about our club, how well we played in the game. So there you go. But 3-0 win against Sheffield Wednesday. Bundu with a goal in the first half in the 45th minute. We love getting 45th minute goals. Like I said, 45th minute goals. We get another one with Whittaker. And then the second half, Ryan Hardie finishes the game off. To sum up, really, which was a tale of two halves. First half was poor. Second half was better. And if I'm honestly going to say, that second half we deserved something. First half, Sheffield Wednesday were better, and they easily deserved. Maybe could have got a goal. But when you have a team like that can't finish, that can't bag anything, you're not going to get anything. And that is really, realistically the case. But we are here with Daryl today. We're here with Liam. No Jack today, as he is very, very tired. And
the reason I'm on is because I watched a full game yesterday.
So,
yeah,
to him. But of course, we've still got Liam here today, and it's good to have. Always good to have Liam on, because not only that he's a legend to this channel, and obviously he's a part
been
of
from the start.
Me, Jack, Harvey England, and Liam. So that's part of the Four Amigo quad right there. So there you go. But for God's sakes, I saw what Daryl was doing there. God's sakes, I saw that. But hey ho. We'll ignore that. But
I'm probably going to message in a minute from Liam.
There you go. That's Liam's thoughts on Daryl's impression. So we'll swiftly move on. But I thought you would have done the other one, but we'll just.
What other one?
Just leave me alone.
Oh, and I wasn't expecting that. No, I was expecting the William McKenzie one.
William McKenzie, yeah. Oh yeah, true. But we're not playing anymore. Don't play anymore because we want to get on with the show today. But
Because this is
good,
the Argyle We Do Not
Wednesday.
Do show.
yep. About this, I can do this one. But about this team,
Come on, Wednesday!
there you go. There you go. There you go. That's the team we are talking about. And
Come on, Wednesday. You play better on a Tuesday.
but they probably weren't on Wednesday back on the coach when they were going back to Sheffield. So I'm sorry to say, yeah. But from that game, though, Liam. Tale of two halves. Like I said, tale of two halves. First half, we were very, very poor. And do you think we most likely could have conceded a goal in that first half?
Yeah, I reckon we could have, but when they're bottom of the league, things don't go their way and they're poor. So that free kick from Bundu was brilliant, and a Wednesday mistake to get Whittaker his goal. And when we got the third, when Hardie came on, I was kind of glad Hardie was benched because it gave Bundu a chance. But obviously Hardie coming off the bench gave us more pace and behind, and then Hardie got his goal in the second half. So I couldn't really see an issue why Hardie was benched. Really, because
that game.
I was happy, yeah, but I mean,
I was very happy with the lineup in that game. Honestly, it was good to see Bundu get a start, and I feel like it was a long-awaiting start that was going to happen eventually. Brian Hardie wasn't taking his chances in the last couple of games, and Bundu got his chance, and he got it, and he secured his first start with very, very good fashion after getting.
He did, yeah.
Goal. So good to see him good to see him pull that off.
But from a Wednesday,
from the first half to the second half, how much better was that though, Liam?
Yeah, much better. I mean, I think we created most of the chances. Could have got I don't know, maybe 4 or 5-0 personally, but we didn't take them. But Hardie took his. Really well taken. First time, and that killed the game for Wednesday, really. But from their perspective, for Wednesday, they have to beat Rotherham now. So
yeah, sorry to say for Rotherham fans, but I hope they do.
If they don't beat Rotherham, I mean, it could be curtains, really, couldn't it? I mean, what are they now? Like 11 points?
They're 11 points away from the
11 points. Yeah,
from 21st.
11 points away, and we were 21st. We're 17th now, I think.
17th. I think we're 17th or 18th.
18th.
And
18th,
18th, isn't it? Who's going above us? Stoke, isn't it?
Yep, Stoke.
Yeah, Stoke. Yeah.
Yeah, because they beat Leeds.
Yeah. I think if Wednesday don't beat Rotherham, the gap could become even bigger from 21st. And
definitely.
And if you look at it that way, that's like 5 wins for Wednesday. Where do we see that coming from?
Well, 5 times 3 is 15. So
yeah.
Well done. You can do maths.
Well, I'm past maths, mate. At least that's the only thing I'm good at. So there you go.
Yeah. So I don't see Wednesday cutting the gap. Where are they getting 5 wins from in their next games? What is their next games? Do you know?
Well, Rotherham is
someone else, can't remember, some bugger else, and another team.
Funny.
I'll get it up quick.
It's because I can't remember what the fixtures.
So they got Rotherham at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Actually, Sunday.
That'll be because of police reasons and Sky Sports.
Yep. And Bristol. They've got Bristol City away from home. Then they've got Millwall at Hillsborough.
Oof.
And then they've got Birmingham at St Andrews.
Bye.
And then Leicester at home.
Leicester at home, that's a loss.
Well, I think there's some games that they could get some points from. Rotherham, they've got to win.
If they don't beat Rotherham, points in that game.
You know, they're going away to Bristol City with, well, in the way. Backs against the wall, really.
Yeah.
The Birmingham game, I wouldn't be surprised if they got a point from it because,
not
gonna lie, Birmingham look poor at the moment. The biggest mistake was getting rid of John Eustace.
Carry on. We're not going to go through all of them, of course. We've already answered some. Yeah, Terry, Marcus. Yeah. No, I don't think it is a red card, actually. Wednesday Waxham for first one. Yeah. Let's be real, we aren't beating Rotherham. I hope you do. There is a possibility you could. I'm not saying you will, but
You were saying about Millwall, though?
we won't win our next 5.
I was letting Harvey carry on.
We won't win any of our next 5.
Interesting.
Wednesday will stay up, in my opinion. Fucking hell, Terry. Can you give me the lottery numbers, please? But from this first half, though, it was a bit of a stalemate. Obviously, Sheffield Wednesday, the manager they have, he's a very attacking-minded manager, and he pressed us they did press us pretty well in that first half. We couldn't get out. Cooper struggled. You could see that he struggled against a type of team like that, and we just couldn't get into a rhythm. We couldn't pass. We couldn't pass from side to side.
Oh, can we all agree? Ginge didn't do much by Bannon.
Yeah, but he hasn't done much this season anyway. So there you go.
It's just funny to see.
Yeah,
because he's overrated.
Yeah, but he's Sheffield Wednesday through and through. That's been for years.
Yeah, but Liam, the whole team is.
He's the sort of player. Barry Bannon's the sort of player that would stay at Sheffield Wednesday even if they went down again.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if they were back. Yeah. I think even if the situation to win, he's Sheffield Wednesday.
He'll easily stay with them.
In my opinion,
he'll easily stay with them.
I mean, put it this way, he did pretty well in League One. So, why wouldn't he want to go back? Why wouldn't he want to play in the league?
I know this sounds a dark question, but what's the earliest you reckon Wednesday go down?
Well, the earliest you can
probably January or February.
The earliest you can go down is, I think, middle of March.
Is it?
Maybe February. It depends, though. It depends.
I doubt it. They'll get it.
It's a possibility. It is a possibility.
That's
Remember,
what we
when we get to February, that's around,
does this sound daft that we could relegate them?
Well, it's not impossible, but I can't see.
I can't see either.
I can't see
because when you get to February, it's around. I can't see Sheffield Wednesday
being bottom of the league.
It's around 30 games played, so
for the entire season.
It is a possibility, but I don't see that happening. I think it probably might be around March, so that's probably.
They always say if you get it, they normally say if you can get at least 40 points.
I hope you can sooner rather than later. Yeah. That Wednesday challenge. Yeah, exactly, Marcus. But honestly, though, Liam, how good was it to see Bundu put in that free kick? It was a beauty. It's an absolute beauty.
Yeah, I got it on camera, so I'm happy. Anyway,
if you haven't seen that clip on the Argyle Way, by the way, it is on our channel. It's on around 1,400 views right now. So
I saw it on the red button. My initial reaction was,
the views for that clip, by the way, it's gone absolutely crazy. 1,400 views in not even 24 hours. I think not even 24 hours yet. So you're all legends. Thank you all so much for that. But it was a beauty of a goal, and how good is it? Going to be for his it's a good confidence booster for him. Really is.
Yeah, really good confidence booster. I mean, I don't really want to keep putting Hardie on the bench all the time, but if you want to keep giving Bundu chances to start, and happy days by me, because he's got the strength. As you've seen against Wednesday, it wasn't a pen, but you can see it wasn't a pen. Seeing it back now, but you can see the strength when he got brought down. He can hold up the ball really well, and I think if you give him more chances to start, he'll get more goals this season. Personally, so that's the way I see it.
Yeah. I don't see that. I do not see that. And Terry, I also don't see that either. So there you go.
No chance.
But it is going to be very interesting to see these two battle for a starter though, Liam. And this is the best part. When you have two strikers scoring in one game, it just shows that Bundu now wants to fight for a place in the starting 11, and that is what I like when both strikers score. it shows that there'll be a fight for them to get into the starting 11, and that is what I want to see. And hopefully,
Yeah,
there could be a bit of
100%.
rotation from
Yeah.
throughout most of the season for between both of them. And that's what I like when I see 2 goal scoring strikers. I want Bundu to start scoring more goals because I want to see more rotation between these 2 players. And if you've ever watched football and you see the likes of other teams that have 2 good goal scoring strikers, the rotation between them both, you will have a very, very good attacking prowess and a very good attacking line if you ever have a good rotation of strikers with a mix of players that you're already starting. It's a very, very good bonus to have. And
I think something that's
a lot of
good, and I
people back
think
me with that.
I think what's good as well for Stephen Schumacher, and I don't think Hardie will be exactly chuffed by it, but he's now got some fierce competition for that striker wall. Because Bundu yesterday, and I watched the full game, and I thought the first half, my God, if you play like that against Ipswich, you'll get battered. I can't lie. So I thought you were shocking first half. And Bundu was probably one of your better players in the first half. And if he's scoring free kicks like that all the time, bloody hell, he's going to be some player. I mean, that was quite a magnificent free kick. The keeper's nowhere near it. I don't think any keeper in the league saves
he's
that.
not getting anywhere near that.
Any goalkeeper saves that, give him the golden glove already. You know,
golden glove, yeah. Give
no
him the save of the
goalkeeper.
season.
Yeah, there is no way. Well, maybe save of the season, but maybe not a golden glove. The golden glove's a clean sheets, isn't it? What an idiot! But there's no goalkeeper in the world saves a free kick like that. It was pinpoint accuracy, and he also curled it round what he went to the goalkeeper's knee aside, and that's something difficult to do. There's not many players that go goalkeeper's knee aside and also ping it in off the underside of the bar. The last player I saw doing that was Dimitri Payet.
Yeah, I remember that goal as well.
That free kick back in
goal.
20...
In off the bar, bing. I love the goals look so much better.
Wasn't it there last season? Last season at Upton Park, I think it was. But I can't lie. I think it was a game of 2 halves. Sheffield Wednesday played, in my opinion, rather well. And I did say to you in the preview, don't expect it to be as easy as you were expecting, especially in that first half, because I knew the likes of Danny Rowell is an attacking manager. You know, he wants to see his team attack. And one player I do feel sorry for is Musaba on that right-hand side, because I thought he was excellent on the
I thought he was good that game.
He really he gave your defence a bloody tough first half.
Kesler Hayden was just getting...
But
Kesler Hayden was just...
The unfortunate thing for him, the reason I feel sorry for him, is he's providing bits of service and he's playing well. But there's no one, there's never anyone there to actually finish the chance. Or if there is someone there, they sky it. You've got a player there who is very, very good on the wing, but you've got no strikers that are actually good at turning in the chances. And I think that's what Sheffield Wednesday really need to look at in the transfer window. You need to get a striker that's actually going to be prolific, that can actually get you goals. Because as much as I like Ashley Fletcher, I liked him at Borough, he's not good enough. Lee Gregory, bloody hell.
He's not good enough for the Championship.
He was shocking. Josh Windass, I don't even think... Was Josh Windass even playing? I barely even saw him, to be honest with you.
The invisible man, like Romelu Lukaku.
He was quite... Like, the strikers just didn't seem to have a good game. And, I feel for Danny Wall, obviously. Danny Wall's took on this wall. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's took on a very... Sorry, I just realised that was an unintentional joke, actually. But
unintentional pun.
He's took on a difficult wall. I can't stop saying it now. He's in a difficult position. He's taken charge of a team. He hasn't got a lot of managerial experience, other than working alongside, managers like Niko Kovac. He's a coach. He hasn't got a lot of experience, and taking charge of a team that's in the situation that it's in now, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a very difficult season for him. But I don't see why, with a few decent signs and I think a bit more togetherness as well. There seemed to be a lot more togetherness within Sheffield Wednesday's team, I think, in the first half. as soon as you went 1-0 up, and then they started making mistakes, it just completely fell apart. And I think they look rather fragile at the back. I've noticed that. I noticed that last night. I don't know if you've noticed it last night, but it seems like they're prone to making errors. They were making errors on quite a few occasions. Bear in mind, Michael Cooper made a few occasions as well, to be honest with you. So I think both teams made errors that, weren't really punished other than the Whittaker goal. I mean, the last thing you want to do is give a player like Morgan Whittaker an opportunity like that, because if you know Morgan Whittaker well enough, he'll score. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
There's no way he's missing that opportunity.
No, he's never going to miss it.
Never.
So I think I think it'll be a tough one. It'll be a tough one to take, I think, for Danny, obviously given the scoreline as well. But I think the Owls fans just need to stay patient. It's don't expect too much from him. Yes, he's an attacking manager, but you've got decent players going on the wings, but you've got a defence that's just so fragile and is prone to making errors. So until you can actually sort out that defence and get in some strikers that are actually going to be useful, because I'm not going to lie, Lee Gregory and Windass were crap. I can't lie, unless that was just one of their off games. But they don't seem to have been doing very well for most of the season. I mean, Lee Gregory's done. I don't think he's done pretty much anything since that goal he scored against Southampton, that first game of the season, if you remember. But it's a bad situation for Sheffield Wednesday. A club that win. It's a club that's, well, it's in a really terrible position. You've got the owner Chansiri, obviously. You've got Chansiri who's going at the fans because he's going at them. You've got. I think some of you. I did see one or two comments on social media, and it just seems like some of the fan base aren't willing to give Danny Wall a chance. You've got an inexperienced manager. It's the same goes for Birmingham fans, I think, with Rooney. You've got to be patient, because you will have spells under new managers that'll be where you'll have really bad spells. If you can get a win on Saturday against Rotherham in a game that you have to win, you quite simply have to win at Hillsborough. And I have a sneaky suspicion that they might actually nick a win.
Yeah, I think they could.
I think we saw improvements. I saw a much different Sheffield Wednesday side in the game against Borough and that game yesterday. Those two games that I saw of Sheffield Wednesday were probably their better performances. They look a bit better, but they've just got to remain focused. I think there was quite a few times where they just switched off. And then obviously at 2-0, you're like, okay, well, yeah, it's only 2-0. It's half time, 45 minutes to try and rescue it. We got ourselves a goal back. They did have some decent chances, just didn't take them in the end. If they were more clinical, they could have got some goals from it. I can't lie. But until they can actually find their shooting boots and can actually learn how to defend properly, they're going to get nowhere. Once they got to 3-0, It was game over. And I like Cisco Munoz, but it just didn't.
I just don't think it was the right job.
Nothing seemed to click. Nothing seemed to click under him for Sheffield Wednesday. So it's a bad situation. Their next couple of games are important games. Bristol City, I don't see them getting anywhere. Leicester, they won't get anywhere. No. I can see them getting points against Rotherham and Birmingham.
Birmingham, but the way Birmingham is playing right now, they possibly could,
Birmingham look awful. They haven't scored in the last 2 games. I know Sheffield Wednesday haven't, but that probably has a 0-0 written all over. Either way, it's a point on the board. It's better than a punch in the plebs, And the game, as for the game against Millwall, though, Millwall obviously, well, I don't know how this would go down well. I don't think it would go down well at all with Wednesday fans, but the bookies' odds for the next Millwall manager is a former Sheffield United manager, Neil Warnock.
Shock. Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah,
fair play. I did hear Yeah, I have to say credit as well to the fans that travelled, especially given the storm
I agree with
conditions
you.
of the last couple of days, and
So, yeah.
given the fact that your team's in the situation they are. Got to say fair play to their fans for actually travelling down in the first place. Never mind singing. Never mind staying in the ground and singing even a 3-0. It's great
Yep,
support.
honestly.
And Sheffield Wednesday do have really good support. It's just a shame
Yeah.
that their team can't reward the fans with a win.
Yeah, at the moment,
But
yeah.
I think that they'll get a win. They'll get a win sooner or
Deserved,
later.
really.
They'll get a
Yeah.
win sooner or later.
They-
They'll have to.
they-
quite
Yeah,
soon.
Sheffield Wednesday will end up getting a win sooner rather than later. But at the moment, the way Sheffield Wednesday are in, it is very, very hard. It's a very hard time for them at the moment. Obviously, the battle between the fans and the owner is one that I think some other fans could possibly could obviously feel for, and obviously some other fans are
Long
probably
journey
experiencing
home.
something with their fans, and it's very, very hard. Yeah, I didn't get back until
5 a.m. this morning.
5 a.m.
And what time did the game finish? At 20 to 10.
20 to 10, yeah.
So they'll have left at about 10 o'clock. And yeah, that would
Yeah,
make sense.
that sounds about
7
right.
hours.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I hope he didn't have
Honestly,
work
though,
the next.
gotta
I hope he
respect
didn't
Sheffield
have
Wednesday
work this
fans.
morning.
They were very, very good. Very, very. They were probably better than Norwich. I said in the group chats they were better than Norwich. in my
I think that's
opinion.
because Norwich fans were just absolutely embarrassed by the outcome of the game.
Not only they were embarrassed, but to be honest,
Speaking of Norwich,
they weren't even that good.
Scores.
They weren't even that good, anyways. They weren't even that good, even when it was like 0-0.
We've got decent away support. We've actually sold out.
Fair enough, Mitchell.
We've sold out the 1,500 you've given us.
Oh,
But I reckon we only bring about 5. I reckon there's only about 500 actually coming down on the Saturday, because I reckon at least 900. I reckon about 1,000 of the fans that are going to Exeter are actually staying in Devon. I bet half of them are staying in Devon or staying in Portland or something for a few days.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. But
I mean, it's a
honestly,
long
though,
journey.
for Sheffield
You've
Wednesday,
got to remember it's a long journey in a few days.
But honestly, though, for Sheffield Wednesday, it is a hard time for them at the moment, and the way they played, if they do play like that against Rotherham, I think they will get a win. Their high press against us.
Give up. Never gave up.
Their high press against us, we couldn't handle, and it was it's a style of play that sometimes we're very surprised by when we're at home park. A style of play like that, obviously high press, it's very unusual. You see that in the Championship, and they did nearly pull it off pretty well in the first half, but they just couldn't find that little click and little chance.
Nothing seemed to be working out for them.
Nothing seemed
but
to work.
I have to say, I really like that Musaba.
Musaba looks really, really good.
I think he's a really good player, but I really don't think Sheffield Wednesday is a club for him unless they can actually provide strikers who are actually going to be able to turn in the crosses and the service he's actually providing. He was providing some decent service. He was causing issues for your defence, to be honest with you. But it's
not nice.
It's
nice.
Just frustrating when you're giving the service and you've got no.
That's the problem.
You're giving them the service and then you've got no one to actually turn in the to actually turn the ball in the net. It's so frustrating. It really is. And I mean, I've never been in. I mean, I've been in a situation before. We both have been in the same situation as Sheffield Wednesday. Been in the bottom 3 for quite a while.
Liam's
and then
back.
It took us 8 games to actually get a win.
Hello, Liam is back.
If you can start getting a few points on the board, then sooner or later, one of these days you'll probably win. Yeah. And it would be typical Sheffield Wednesday to do it against a team that's high flying, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, they almost got a point against Southampton, if you remember.
They did, yeah. They did nearly get a point against Southampton, but honestly, they will get the result eventually. But for us, though, at the moment, after that win, we're on 15 points. We're now, we're on 15 points. We are now 6 points away from the bottom 3. At the moment, it's a little bit safer than we were before. Of course, 6 points is a little bit of a safe mark. Until you're at around like 2 or 1 or 0, it starts to get a little bit scary. But at the moment, when you're on 6, you feel a little bit safer. All the pressure is a little bit off. But it just depends how the other teams get on in the next couple of games. That's in the bottom 3, or that's even a little bit lower than that. But at the moment, though, Liam, how much pressure do you have on you at the moment for obviously being away from the bottom 3?
Say the question then.
How much pressure do you have being away from the bottom 3? You were 6 points away, and
Yeah.
obviously, when you were around 6 points, there is no pressure. There's a little bit of pressure, but there's not a lot of pressure as you had when you're like 3 points away, 2, 1, 0, and the other teams get on really.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good gap so far. I think if we can get a point at Ipswich, we'll take it, because QPR have got
When you played in the first half, you won't. You'll have to improve first half.
Yeah. If we know that.
No, I said yeah. It's true, mate.
I said, yeah, we know that.
Oh, all I heard was yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, if we can get a point against Ipswich, because QPR have got Leicester.
That's a loss.
Yeah, exactly. Rotherham have got obviously Wednesday.
Cheerio.
And who else is in the bottom 3?
Rotherham and of course Wednesday.
And obviously,
oh yeah, so
massive.
Especially
Rotherham beat Coventry as well.
So hopefully we can get a point against Ipswich, and it'll be a 7-point gap. And then, to be honest with you, we can just keep building the gap up. That'd be ideal, personally.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my ear's playing up. My ear is playing up really badly. It's got a little bit. It's really itchy at the moment. Yeah, it's really playing up. Oh, I think I might have an infection. I'm not sure. It really hurts.
No, you'd know if you had an infection. It would be.
Yeah, sometimes my ear blocks when I could tell when I have an infection when my ear blocks. But we had to win. We couldn't have 3 home. Yeah, exactly, Marcus.
But not only that, but that win could actually give it that win will give you a boost in confidence.
It will give us a confidence boost. It will be a confidence boost for us, and I think it will definitely give us
the last couple of games have been really
the morale around the team that we definitely need. We need the morale at the moment. It was feeling a little bit low, but now it's risen up again. We needed that, and I feel like for the next couple of games are very important to keep on building from the Sheffield Wednesday game. And hopefully we can see that second half more times than we can please, really. And that's what I really hope we can. Honestly, I just want to see good second halves. Well, I want to see the second half that we saw against Sheffield Wednesday for most of the game. That's what I want to see. I just hope we can keep on building on it. Simple as that. Do you need a doctor?
Remember,
no,
well,
I do not need a doctor. I am absolutely fine.
Ipswich play well for the full 90 minutes. If you only play well for 45 against them, then don't expect
it's like it with most teams, though. It's a tale of two halves most of the time. It is football. It's football. You can expect it.
You never know.
You can expect it. It does happen. Like teams like Arsenal this season already.
It shows how poor QPR are, boys. They're 7-1 to beat Leicester.
Jesus. Well, I'm not surprised. Leicester are top of the league. They've only lost 1 game all season.
It's just funny
QPR
though.
I've won 2 games, drawn 2, and lost 8.
What's the bets we don't do good against them? Both of us.
Oh God. All right. But player ratings is now on the screen. You can all join in if you want, and you can all
no, it wasn't.
Get your votes on who was your man of
it was.
the match.
Lincoln was 5-2, man.
Game. So obviously Liam will put his predictions. Obviously Liam will say his
Tuesday night.
His player ratings, and we will go from there. Obviously 1 to 6, 6 being the average. 1 to 6, 1 to 10, 6 being the average. There we go. I'm getting loads of stuff wrong right now. Cupido, Liam, honestly,
it was 230.
and obviously Daryl can get involved as well because he watched this game as well. 7.5 though, Liam. Do you agree, or do you think it could be a little bit higher for
Well, for
Cooper?
Cooper,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
7.
don't know if I'd give. I don't even know if I'd give him a 7. That's where he was. Dear Lord.
Well, he
I
kept
know
us
he's
in
only
the game.
come back. It was shocking. I thought it was poor.
But to be honest, though, the first thing you've got to say is as well, he's kept a clean sheet, which I'm happy about. Obviously, if Connor Hazard
He's
was
kept
in
2
goal,
clean sheets
if
better
Connor
than
Hazard,
Hazard.
let's just be real here. If Connor Hazard was in goal, I think I would be shitting my fucking pants if I had it. If we
Yeah,
had it in
same.
goal, I don't even think I think I'd be sitting on the bloody home park roof. If I'd be sitting on the home park roof, if
Yeah,
I'm honestly
same.
going to say.
Well, I'm the
I'd
same
be
as
like,
Marcus.
oh
I was
God,
thinking
don't you
that yesterday.
fucking dare give it back to bloody Connor Hazard. Because he wouldn't even know where to pass it. He'd just be stuck. Like, he'd be like the lost man in the bloody woods. He don't know what he's doing. He's just losing his mind.
I will say this in fairness to Michael Cooper. From watching that game yesterday and comparing it to that game at Hull, which obviously is the only 2 full games I've watched of yours this season, really. Michael Cooper looks a lot more steady on the ball. Obviously, I think yesterday must have just been a blip because he was poor for a lot of it.
It's the way Sheffield Wednesday played, I think.
But he didn't get
It
tested,
must have
did
been
he?
It
Really?
must have been the way Sheffield Wednesday played. 100%.
Or maybe it's just a lack in confidence because
It's a little bit, maybe a little bit lacking confidence, but
because obviously he
Sheffield
suffered
Wednesday did press high up the field for most of that first half, and I think.
But
in that second
when
half,
Connor Hazard's on the ball, he's a little bit indecisive for me. I think he's a bit indecisive, and I don't think he's the most comfortable with the ball. I think, being honest, I think Cooper was a lot more vocal, I think, yesterday, and I think he was also a lot more comfortable with the ball, and he didn't take too long to sort of decide what he was doing. But I think the one mistake he made, obviously, passing it straight to them, which could have easily led to a goal on another day. I think that was, as you said, down to their play style because they were playing a rather high press way.
Yeah.
So that could be down to that. But I mean, on it, I think it might seem harsh. This might seem harsh to use, but I would say 6.8 at probably max.
Yeah, I'd say.
I didn't think
I'd say 7, of course.
He had a great game, to be honest.
If it wasn't for that mistake, it would have been a little bit higher. But of course, it's the mistake. They didn't score from it, and of course, he can learn from that. And obviously, in that West Brom game,
It's not all that really. It's not really just a mistake, really. At the same time, he barely got tested. So you can't really give him. You can't give him loads of points.
Obviously, but the second half, though, well, when you keep a clean sheet, of course, I'm gonna give him obviously. If it was a 6,
I'm not. No, of course, I'm not going to argue with that. Obviously,
if it was a 6, then I don't. It would have been either no. It would probably been either a 5 or a 6 for no clean sheet, or he actually put us some decent stuff in the game. But the way we play and the way Cooper sorts out the defense is way different to Connor Hazard, as his distribution is the key
defense
for the
seem
defense,
a lot more confident.
the key for our backline and the way we build into our midfield to attack, and so on and so on and so on. But
Your
from Connor
defense
Hazard,
seem
you
a
could
lot more
see.
confident with him.
You could see that Connor Hazard is not that type of goalkeeper that is basically the key into the lock for this team. Simple as that. He's not the type of player that can go through the keyhole in perfectly. He's genuinely not. And I feel sad for Hazard, but if he focused on if he had better distribution, he's a brilliant shot stopper, but his distribution is his main lacking point, and that's the problem. And being 8 months out, it takes time to get fully back, and it does take time to get your match sharpness back.
Obviously.
It does time to get your match sharpness back, 100%, and it does take time. It's a gradual process. It's not instant click, and you're like, oh fucking hell, I can pull off passes from fucking miles away straight to fucking Declan Rice's fat face. or Harry Maguire's fat fridge face. It's not like that.
David Raya.
Or David Raya. David Raya's been. We can talk about David Raya, honestly.
Sorry, not David Raya.
I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it.
Was it
I
Kepa
wouldn't
who was
believe
in
it.
goal for Chelsea? Kepa, sorry.
I wouldn't believe Spurs are interested in Cooper. That wouldn't be true. Because Vicario,
Mate, he'd be sat on the bench all the time.
Exactly. Vicario,
or even in the reserve. He wouldn't start ahead of Hugo Lloris.
Next one, Tesla Hayden. 8.
Vicario.
I feel like that seems about right. He played.
Yeah, 8's fine. Yeah,
all right in that game. That first half, he was ropey, dealing with Musaba, and obviously the way he plays, he likes to push up a little bit further.
I think that rating's harsh on Musaba, by the way. I thought he was their best player.
Yeah, it's probably because of that missed chance. Probably might be because of that missed chance.
Yes, but wingers aren't known for scoring goals. It's the strikers that are mostly known.
Yeah, but that was a pretty
obviously unlike yours.
It went out for a fucking throw-in. It went out for a fucking throw-in when he was close to the goal. So that's probably.
Oh yeah.
So there you go.
I remember that.
Yeah, Kesler Hayden, he got a yellow card. I'd still give him around a 7.5. He was
only got booked, didn't he? Because he was arguing with the referee.
Arguing with the bloody referee, yeah. Right. But
you don't get away with that.
Okay, his first half, he did gradually get involved into the game. Second half, though, he got a lot better and he got involved in a lot of our play and a lot more comfortable in the second half. And I think the pressure was off him for sure in the second half. The first half, he had to deal with Musaba and it was an absolute whirlwind of a time for him. But he dealt with it well and he managed to get a clean sheet, which is great. And then these two, Scar and Gibson, it's just so good to see Gibson back because he's so solid in that defence. And you can see why.
Better partnership than the bloody one you had at Hull.
And you can see why. Two games back, 2 clean sheets. Piece of fucking piss, really. But Gibson, 7.5 deserved. Scar, 7.5 deserved. I think that's easy enough, really.
Yeah.
And then Joe Edwards
look a lot better. They look like a lot better partnership.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't it? Because they weren't the defensive partnership at all, were they?
No, it was a 3-back with Gillespie, Scar, and Pleggy.
Oh, Gillespie. God, he was one of the worst players on the pitch.
We don't talk about that mistake.
He was absolutely shocking. I mean, how on earth can you misjudge? How on earth can you misjudge something? Like, he's trying to shield the ball out of play. How on earth can you cock up trying to shield the ball out of play? How on earth can you cock that up? Like,
but we don't talk about the laws of physics of how the ball bounces back into play. But hey, we ignore that. Azaz was my man of the match. We'll get onto that in a minute.
Well, he got man of the match, didn't he?
But honestly, I'm a little bit sad that Pleggy's not starting. But Scott and Gibson, they're playing well and they deserve to be in that team. And I would love to see the partnership with Gibson.
I think Shuey will be saying, the defence played well today, but there'll be quite a lot of chopping and changing because there will be chopping and changing. He'll be wanting people to get minutes. And obviously, he'll want players. He'll want to keep players to stay fit as well.
We will probably go for a back 3 against Ipswich, I think. I think we'll go for a back 3. That I'm telling you
I'm
now.
not going to lie. I think you did. I think you were all right with a back 4, to be honest.
Yeah, but
didn't you say that Chewy's looking at?
We played against Kieran McKenna last time with a back 3, and basically the way we played against them away from home, we should have probably won that game. Ryan Hardie at the bar from 5 yards out.
The Covent Ipswich team is so much better than last year.
Ryan Hardie at the bar from 5 yards out. I can't believe he didn't score that still to this day. Well, easily one of the worst misses I've ever seen. Then Joe Edwards.
Could do that.
Joe Edwards, 7.5. I think that's an easy one to give. Obviously, captain. What else can you say? He organised that defence well as well. And I thought he was
a lot more organised.
And I've got to say, for this season, I've got to give Joe Edwards respect because I didn't think he would have I didn't think he would survive in this league. And he's proven me wrong. And I'm
still only early days, man.
I'm very happy with how well he's playing. I've got to give him respect where it's due. Tricky one this is because Houghton in this game some people were complaining about the way we were playing, and some people were saying next game, I want Azaz, I want Kundal in the team, I want them both in the midfield, I want Randall in there as well. Hang on a sec, have you realised how good Houghton has been playing the last couple of games? And they don't look into the last couple of games. They just think about the last game, and they're like, yeah, just get him out, get him out.
Yeah, I think a lot of these ratings are actually going off the second half. Because if we were going off the first half, bloody hell, your ratings would be low.
Or it's when obviously when you score a goal, your ratings do go up a little bit higher. So yeah.
No, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't figured that out. Not their midfield was better than yours in that first half, up until like the last couple of minutes.
To be honest, Whittaker in the post. Whittaker in the post was unlucky in that first half as well.
Oh, did that shot hit the post? I thought it went wide.
No, it hit the post.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Honestly, it was
and then the next shot went in off the bar.
That was so unlucky.
Went in off the. At least he didn't miss the next one, but
yeah, Houghton 7. I think Houghton. I think that is basically the rating that he will most likely get. And then Randall 7, in my opinion.
Azaz was your best player in midfield.
Azaz, and then Azaz. Azaz. I'm telling you now, chat. How much has Azaz improved in this last 5 games? Liam, can you, if you want to jump in as well, how much has Azaz improved in these last 5 games for us?
Yeah, he's been very, very, very good, to be fair. Controls the midfield and doesn't normally put a foot wrong, really, so he's done pretty well.
He's comfortable on the ball. He spins his man, and he's been breathing fire these last 5 games. He's been playing very, very well, and the respect is honestly due. I was looking at all of the Twitter comments a couple of weeks ago. Everyone saying, "Fucking get Finn Azaz out of this fucking team. He is fucking shit." Where's all the haters now? All right, let me get a close up. Where are you? Where are you, fucking haters? All right, let's move on. Improved a lot, back to his best. Yes.
If you just tuned in, you're watching the Argyle Way.
The Argyle Way, yes. No wonder Villa wouldn't sell him to us. He signed a new contract, that's why. But he won't get anywhere near the team. He won't get anywhere near the Aston Villa team. But for this match, he got the assist for Hardie's goal. He deserves an 8.5. Maybe my man of the match. I think it's either between him or somebody else, but I'll let you know who that is. Attack now. First off, Mumba. I thought Mumba was all right. He was involved in some plays, but I don't think he was mainly involved for some of the goals that we scored. But I thought he was good. I thought he was all right, and he needs to improve on this game a little bit more. And he still needs to get used to playing in the attacking role. I'll still give him a 7. What would you give Whittaker, Liam?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was very good.
Probably deserved another goal from that post shot, because that was close to going in. That was a hell of a good shot as well. If we scored early on, I think that game would have been so much different. So much different. 100%. But probably one of the best players we've probably one of the best players so far for us this season. Up there with Houghton. But
he's shown his worth.
Up there with my player of the season so far. And no doubt he's been absolutely phenomenal. And the progression that he's made, and honestly, he's been lights out above most players this season and deserves easily my player of the season so far. Period. Bundu, now he's up here for my man of the match. Simple as that. First game.
It's between Bundu and Azaz.
First goal, and I thought he played magnificently well. And he was controlling the ball very, very well. Good little 1-2s between the midfield and Ballymumba as well on the wing. And I thought And obviously getting back as well, that was and getting back from attack as well, that was very, very good to see as well. I enjoyed watching him in that game. I'm definitely going to give him an 8 point. I'll give him an 8.5. But so not a lot of people
I don't know whether
that,
I don't know whether it's just me who thinks this or you, but with Bundu holds up the play very, very well.
Yeah, he does.
I thought he was really, really good.
Yeah, that hold-up play was.
Is it
brilliant.
me or does Hardie seem like a little bit like Haaland on FIFA? Sort of play you just want in the right place at the right time.
He's always been like that. Reinhard, if you've ever one in a clip,
he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be like he doesn't seem to be a striker that holds up the play.
One of the best clips that I could give you for Ryan Hardie for scoring goals is against Portsmouth 2 years ago, when obviously he had that bandage around his head. Remember that, Liam? I think you went to that game, didn't you? It finished 2-2.
I can't remember.
I don't know if you have or not, or you might have watched the game. Hardie scored.
And known Liam, he'll have called them headband.
Hardie basically scored 2 goals from over the top through balls and absolutely legging it behind the defence and scoring from it, running around the keeper against Portsmouth. And I think I'll probably send you both the clip of it a little bit later on. Some people in the chat might remember it, but that's basically what he is like. He's a player that has got bags of pace and runs in beyond the defence. He done it against Portsmouth last season, and he done it against Huddersfield this season. He's done it against other teams as well. He's good at doing that, and that's the way he plays. That's the way he. And obviously, Ryan Hardie has been with Argyle since 2020, and he's in 2019 League 2 days. He's been with us since League 2, and he's gradually progressed over in the last couple of years. It's fantastic, and in the Championship and scoring goals, you love to see it.
I thought that entire front three was superb. Azaz was Azaz. I mean, it was a difficult one for me to choose between him and Bundu, but I think I would go with Bundu. 1, because of the free kick, and 2, because of his older play. Superb.
Yeah.
Brilliant
striking performance.
Finn Azaz was magnificent. Every time he got the ball, he's as soon as he got the ball, he's like, right, straightforward, off we go.
Right, I know where to go.
Take a pass out.
Boom.
There you go. Someone on the overlap. There you go. Bang, bang, bang.
He's good at it.
He was superb. He was magnificent.
And his close control, I've got to be honest, his control is brilliant. His control is very, very good.
He's burst of pace as well. Brilliant. I thought
from scoring for Newquay to getting a beauty against Wednesday. I agree with you. What a rise. From the 11th tier. I think, are they in the 11th tier? I don't know.
Newquay? I don't even know. Didn't
I don't know
the
what tier Newquay is in, but obviously
what about Old Key?
For Newquay and now playing for Argyle.
What about Old Key?
Oh, for God's sakes. Let's move on. Let's move on. And then obviously the bench.
Southwest
Cundle, or as Liam calls him. What do you call Cundle, Liam?
Candle.
There you go, Candle.
I bet that gets on his wick, that.
Yeah, Luke Cundle, 5.9. He had 25. He had 30 minutes. I'd probably give him a 6. I didn't see much.
I don't think he had too much of an influence.
I don't think he had too much time.
By that time, the game was. Well, it was still 2-0, but I think
Ryan Hardie,
when it got to 3-0, it was game over.
He came on and scored. What else do you want? I'd give him basically that rating there, 7 to 7.5. He got the third goal, so can't really complain.
I say Danny Wall will have been thinking 2-0, maybe make a few switches and see what we can do here. At 2-0, we get a goal back and we're back in the game and we have the confidence. As soon as it gets to 3-0, you're like, good night.
Good night. All right, it's time to go. Time to go back home and think about what else I want to do.
Like,
trying to get this first
okay, there we go then. Ta-da. Well played, mate. That's 3 points. Good night.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's the second time we've beaten Wednesday. And the third time now we've beaten Wednesday 3-0 in the last 2 years. So thank you very much.
Did you beat them 3-0 last time?
We beat him 3-0 in the FA Cup at home, and then we beat him 3-0 in the league at home in 2021-2022. Thank you.
That's free
Thank you.
time.
Take that.
Are we going on to predictions or are we
We will
putting it in
now.
the chat?
We will now. Hurry. Calm down.
Be
Calm
nice-
down.
be
I know
nice
you're
for
excited
now,
for it.
so-
I know you're excited for it.
We shouldn't
Hang
take
on.
too long doing this.
No, we don't need to do the predictions, do we? We're doing the Ipswich preview tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, but we need to
No,
find
we're
out
going
who.
through our
We
predictions.
need
Oh,
to
going
find
through the
out.
predictions. Oh, yeah, of course.
We
Talking
need to
about?
find out who's won the prediction.
Yeah.
Is it Liam
Forgot about that
Martin,
part.
Liam Martin, or is it Liam
Jonathan, for
Martin?
the last 4 weeks, it's been me. So can't really
Yeah,
complain.
sure.
It'll probably be
And
Liam.
you won last week, Daryl. You won last week, so there you go.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't because we were joint level, mate.
Yeah, but it still counts. But on this channel, it still counts as a win for all three of us. So there you go. It's still first place for all three. So there you go. Mikkel
than
Miller,
me,
Matt
then,
Butcher, and
I'll-
Pleggy 6. Can't really say anything. And
I don't see how you can really wait. I don't see how you can really give them a fair rating when they've only been on for like 8 minutes.
yeah, but it's just you just gotta give him a 6.
Just give them 6 all round because by the time the game was over and they didn't really have too much to do.
Yeah. What are you
Whichever
giving?
Wednesday,
What are you
just
giving
give up.
Schumacher then, Liam? And reasons why?
Probably a 7.
8 for me.
Yeah.
Got the team perfectly fine. And clean sheet really, so can't really ask for more.
Yeah, and obviously bringing in Bundu as well for his first start.
Yeah.
It's what I wanted. I think a lot of
Was
fans
that his,
wanted
was
it,
that his
and
actual full debut?
that was his full first start. Yeah, his first proper
Somewhere.
start. Yeah,
That's some way to introduce yourself for that free kick, though. Bloody hell.
yeah,
I
exactly.
bet that's one of the best free kicks you've seen at Plymouth.
We've seen Randall bang some free kicks in. We've seen Graham Carey bang some free kicks in over
One
the
of the
last
best free-
couple of years.
One of the best goals I'd seen this season.
I think
Oh,
Whittaker
crikey.
might have banged a free kick in or two. I'm not sure.
Probably the best free kick I've seen all
I'm
season.
trying to think
in
of
any
other
the
players
leagues.
who's banged in free kicks for us over the last couple years or so. I can't remember. Maybe Anthony Salkovic. I remember Salkovic. I think he was definitely a free kick taker.
Salkovic,
I don't
really?
know. He might have.
It's Sarcevic.
Who gives a fucking toss?
Wow.
Who gives a toss, really? I can say however I like, if I'm truly honest.
He was talking to me. It's because I called him Sarcevic or something like that.
Yeah.
Because the sort of way you'd expect it to be pronounced. I didn't know it was
Oh,
Sar- I didn't know it was
sorry. The
Sar-
English.
It's like the way people spell Copenhagen.
Oh,
There we go.
sorry. The English police is
Mate.
here. I'm sorry. Fucking hell, I'm going to get arrested for getting English
He-
wrong.
I think he's on. I think he's going on because
No, people in
God,
general,
yeah.
they spell Copenhagen wrong.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's,
because
to be honest, I have better things to do in life than fucking sort out my spelling.
if you're on
okay?
about
So,
if
thank you
you're
very
on about
much.
when they spell it as Copenhagen, that's the Danish. That's the official name.
Or they just say Copenhagen, have. I don't give a fuck. There you go.
FC Copenhagen. That's
So
right.
let's just
Hmm.
move on, okay? Not player ratings. We've already done player ratings. We're retracting now. Predictions. There we go. We got there eventually, boys. Congratulations to me.
Oh, 3-1. What a great result that wasn't.
Yeah. So predictions now. Of course, there was games on Tuesday and there was games on Wednesday. So I haven't actually done the scores for Wednesday's results.
7
so
wins.
This will be news for me. What's
Coming
this
for
coming?
10 next Saturday.
Yeah. Can I at least? There we go. Now it's gone. But first game, Huddersfield 0, Cardiff 4.
This
It
is
was
a
a
surprise
rampant.
to
It
me.
was a rampant performance from Cardiff. I'm honestly going to say. But
This was a surprise because I thought I was expecting a lot better from Huddersfield Town, especially with Devon Moore in charge.
yep, and of course
Wasn't
as
the case.
well, points wise, I think most people probably got nearly 2 points or above, or no, except for Jack. He didn't get any. Harvey England got 2 because he put Robinson to score. Daryl got 1. He put Miati to score, but put Huddersfield win. And then the rest, me and Liam got 2 because we put
Indeed.
Miati and Cardiff win. So there we go. But honestly, though, do we see Huddersfield Town being in a relegation battle? Probably
Yes.
yes.
Well, at the
Is that
minute,
a
yes.
cat?
We don't know at the end of we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season. I mean, they were lucky to stay up last season. I can't.
We had the
They
possibility
were
of
pretty
beating them
lucky to stay up last
twice.
season. If it, yeah, they were pretty lucky. And then next game, Blackburn Millwall 2-1.
No.
Britain getting the goal, getting the winner for Blackburn to give them all 3 points.
Goal
at
scorers that
the
we don't
Den.
care about.
Give them all 3 points at the Den. No points for me. 3 points for Liam, though.
Yep.
He put
Thank you.
Blackburn 2-1. Fair enough.
Oh, I see. Our country scored.
Yeah, Britain.
Britain.
Yep. Jack obviously no points. Jack got no points. He put 4-4. What a ridiculous scoreline. Harvey England no points.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, "That's not happening."
But Darryl with another correct score to add to his tally. That is 2-1 Blackburn. He put so. Congratulations.
Oh my God. So I put 2-1 Blackburn, but in the predictions that I do with Scotty, I put Millwall.
Oh God.
I'm in too many prediction leagues. So.
One result that Darryl can be happy with is Middlesbrough getting another win.
I would have been if they didn't score last bloody minute.
You can join us. You can join us in Norwich.
Yeah, I'd have been fine if they hadn't scored last minute because I get choose.
They helped me on so rare, so happy days.
Yeah, I didn't want more to score because I got more points.
Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. But
yeah, I'll take.
I think this helped Liam. I think, or it might help Jack. Actually, yep, it did help Liam because he got the correct score.
Jammy bag, and I think he went with War.
No, he went with Crooks. So there you you went with Crooks, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, if anyone predicted Sam Greenwood or Silvera to score, then give him the lottery numbers.
Mm-hmm. But Jack, Jack got, I think he got 4 points for. No, he didn't get 4 points. I didn't mean to say that. 3 points. He put 2-1 Middlesbrough. Harvey England 1-1, and then Darryl with 1 point.
I think we all went with. We practically all went with Crooks?
No, you went with Roger. Well, you went with Rogers there, but then you switched it to Crooks, didn't you? Or not?
No, I'd gone with.
You went with Rogers on here.
No, I did go with. No,
you went with Crooks. Yeah, I thought so.
I went with Crooks. I didn't change. Oh no, I went with. I'll have a latte, please, and then he was.
Yeah, because you changed it. Yeah,
so
yeah, have a
changed
latte,
it because he was ill. So
yeah, fair enough.
He obviously didn't fancy a coffee.
But that's still points for you for the Middlesbrough win. Watford 1-0, and I think some people got this score spot on. It was a beauty of the goal from
They were 1-0. It was 1-0 Swansea and all, and then he got disallowed.
Yep.
I put
2-0
Swansea.
England got it spot on.
But 3 points on the board for Harvey England for this game. 1-0 Watford, and I got this one spot on as well. Thank you. I put 1-0 Watford as well, so give me that one.
Well, all I've got to say to that is this.
Ooh, you're hard.
No. No, I'm not. Swansea 3-0 from Jack. That is probably a pretty terrible prediction there.
What did he put?
He put 3-0 Swansea. Jesus Christ. And low to score as well.
I put 2.
He felt very low after that. And Darryl felt very low after putting 2-0.
I put 2-0 and low as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting Watford to win.
Unlucky. But Watford getting the 3 points and it takes them above Swansea. So fair play to them. Leicester 1-0, I think. I don't think we put the goal scorer, though. We didn't put the goal scorer. No one put the goal scorer. But I got a point, though.
What a shame.
Jack got a point. Harvey England got a point.
Go back where you belong in League One, Sunderland. Mackham. Yeah. I'm not going to say
And Darryl with a point. There you go. And now West Brom 2-0 against QPR. I think that was guaranteed, wasn't it? I think that was.
I'm
gonna be
also an idiot
guaranteed.
because in Scotties I put West Brom to win. I put 0-0 on here.
Yeah, I put 3-0, but I'll still take the point no matter what. Jack, what did Jack put? He put Diang. No, it was Liam actually. Jack's right there. What am I doing?
I put Lyndon Dykes, didn't I?
Liam put 2-0 and Diang Garner to score, so that's 4 points. Again, he could possibly break the record here for the most points this season. So we'll see how he gets on with this. And then Jack put 0-0. Phillips to score.
No,
Harvey England, what did he put? Harvey England put 1-0 QPR. Okay, let's move
Well,
on.
that's wrong.
That's definitely wrong. 0-0 West Brom
never
and
gonna
Darrow
win.
as well.
Yeah, no, nothing there.
Yep.
I think
and
I
now
got a point
on
for
to the
Birmingham
Wednesday
too.
games. Hull City 2, Birmingham 0.
Yes, Philogene, get in.
Philogene,
That's a
yes,
point.
Philogene did score, so that is a point for you.
This
there,
result
mate.
didn't really bother me, so.
It didn't really
Harvey
surprise
England,
me as well.
Harvey England, though, with 2 points. he put Delap to score in a Hull City win.
Pengland.
Jack, though, what did he put for this game? He put 2-0 Hull and Delap to score, so that's 4 points for Jack there.
Wait, why do you call him Pengland?
That should be what I just do, just for the balance.
Because it rolls off your tongue pretty well as well. Pengland.
England, Pengland.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
No, that's
no
what,
points
that's
for
what we call
Liam.
them scoring penalties all the time.
And for me, I had no points as well, so that's a bit.
1 point for me.
Birmingham Titty. Sorry, City.
Yeah,
Who's scored for
Birmingham Titty. We only have one Titty. Let's get to that.
Well, if you only have one titty.
And 1-0 Ipswich. There you go. 1-0
Nathan
Ipswich.
boarded. Yes.
Yeah, and that's another
I was
2
going-
points
I was
for
gonna go
Darryl
for- I
there.
was- I was debating between him and Connor Chaplin, but I didn't know who'd scored it. Boarded. Thank you very much. That's 2 points.
But Harvey England with another point as well. So congratulations to him. Jack with 1. He put Broadhead to score.
Good.
Liam put 2-1 Ipswich. That's another point for Liam. And I put Broadhead and an Ipswich win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will take that every day of the week. 2 points for me. Happy days. But looking good for Ipswich. Maybe one of the favourites to go up this season, but we will see how we get on against them. Obviously on the weekend.
They were early favourites to finish 4th.
Yep. And now they're probably one of the bigger favourites now to get promoted. So there you go. But obviously Argyle 3-0.
2
This is
points
one
for
that
me.
Liam got spot
And I got
on.
1 for this. I just didn't think he'd score 3 goals in that game. I didn't think he was going to score at all given that first half.
Yeah,
then
Liam
all of
got
a
4
sudden, the
points for that.
piece of
so that is
magic from
absolutely
Bundu.
I did
well.
indeed. I told you that would be 3-0. Thank you very much.
I didn't see you scoring 3-0 to be honest.
So unlucky. Oh, Wednesday
yeah,
gonna
I'm
score.
glad.
No Wednesday, but you know.
Oh, yeah, Jack got 2 points. He put Hardie and
Wednesday gonna
Hardie
score.
and
Yeah,
two.
they couldn't score if they had a hole in their backside.
Harvey England with 2 points
you
as
know.
well. He put 2-1 Argyle.
But you'd have to, otherwise how are you going to
Bundu to score. So 2 points. He actually put Bundu to score. Let's
Yes,
go.
but Bundu. That's a joke.
Well, he said 2-1 on the Insta chat, but in his vlog he said 2-0. Huh?
Yeah, but he likes to go for something different. So there you go. But for Darryl, 0-0 and 1 point because of Hardie scoring.
Yep,
There you
nice
go.
one, hot dog.
Yep, I changed
Nice
mine to
one.
Whittaker.
Hot diggity dog.
Whittaker. Oh, is he driving, is he?
Whittaker! Let's go, Whittaker.
Good old hot dog.
And now we're heading now to the surprising results of the week.
Oh.
Preston 2, Southampton 2. I don't think we expected this result, if I'm honestly going to say.
Went down to an own goal. I thought the keeper had scored.
Nah, it didn't hit. I didn't hit him. It went in off the who did it go in off? Evans. Yeah, it literally
That's a shame.
right off him.
That's a shame. I'd have quite enjoyed that.
All right, who's not getting any points for this then? Let's have a look.
Me, so I put 2-0 Saints and Adams.
Yeah, unlucky. Carl Walker Peters scored as well, so 0 points for me.
Good old crisps.
0 points for Liam.
Thanks.
0 points for Jack.
Did anyone get points?
Harvey England, 0 points.
well.
And Daryl, 0 points. No one got any points for this game.
Well, we did really well there, didn't we?
Well done, lads.
Well done. Well done.
Well done, everyone.
Give yourselves a pat on the back, yeah.
Okay, now what are we doing? What are we doing, boys? Honestly. But fair play though to Preston. They did actually. They could have won the game. They could have won the game, but thanks to their defender heading it into their own bloody net, they only resulted to getting 1 against Southampton. So unlucky to all of you. And then Rotherham 2-0. Who expected this?
I had a feeling they'd get. Well, I did have a slight feeling they'd get a point, but I'm a bit of an idiot, you know, because
0 points.
what I was put because I'm putting different for some reason. I keep forgetting what I've put in the Argyle Way predictions, and I'm putting different predictions in Scotty's.
Jack with 2 points for this game.
Oh,
because I put a draw for Rotherham, and then
he put Rotherham 1-0 and
Rathbone
to score.
Off.
He put Rathbone to score.
Rathbone, where did he pluck that out from?
That's lucky as well, because it was literally the last kick of the game.
Oh yeah, as well.
Good, because he would have got 1-0 spot on.
0 points.
He actually put 1-0.
Yeah, he put 1-0. Yeah.
What now?
Oh, excuse me.
Hello, me.
0 points for no one else except for Jack, who got 2. So congratulations to Jack for getting the only points from that one. So fair play. And then Stoke with the biggest shock of the week. 1-0 win against Leeds. Who would have thought this, eh? Who would have thought this?
Scum.
But 0 points.
All Leeds fans are going to think is that.
Yep, 100%.
Losing to them.
I heard he was a Leeds fan, apparently.
The worst thing is, as well, Bamford missed a penalty.
Wait, what?
So...
I'm joking. I said I heard Willie McKenzie, a Leeds fan.
The worst thing is, as well, Bamford missed a penalty.
Hey,
so...
Luke Humphries want to be happy.
Oh, yeah, he's a Leeds fan.
Congratulations, everyone. Another result where no one got any points.
No point, yeah.
Well done. Well done, lads. Fuck me. What are we doing?
Just tuned in. You're watching the Argyle Way.
What are we doing here? Honestly. Fucking hell.
What are we doing here? Other
Right,
than waffling on for an hour and 20 minutes. Nearly.
No, but good result for Stoke. And that is 2 wins in a row now. Sunderland and now Leeds. So 6 points against 2 very decent, solid teams. So congratulations to
Sunderland on the cack. So, you know.
So let me calculate the scores. Just going to calculate the scores quick.
Dale, what are you watching?
Peter Schmeichel's reaction to Onana's pensive.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner this week is Harvey England. Probably. And we've all had 2 brilliant games and we got out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sound of silence.
Yeah, I'm just calculating the scores. That's why I'm trying to concentrate. There we go. All right, scores are in. There we go. But points are in joint 4th because obviously this is joint last. Me and Daryl with 10, but that's still high.
And we finished top last time.
Yeah, but that's still high for finishing
Then
last.
again, Liam finished top and finished bottom.
Gotta say as well,
true.
even with 3 surprising results, we're still getting 10 points. That's still really good. That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Get some
Gotta be
points.
Good Greenwich.
but on 11 points, Harvey England. So he is in 3rd. So Harvey England's in 3rd with
Surprised.
11 points. Jack with when he'd done the first half of results, when it was on a Tuesday, he was only on 4 points. And he got 9 points from the second half games.
So 13.
So he got 13 points.
That's because of the whole result.
Yep, whole result, Argyle
And Liam
result,
got
Rotherham
14
result,
points, probably.
and the Bristol City result. So there you go.
Mm.
Madness. And then obviously he
And
got
the
3
winner-
points for the Middlesbrough game. He only got 4, mate. That's madness. But
Yeah, no, it's
Liam,
crazy. Yeah.
when
And the
record-breaking
winner is
fashion
either
for this
Liam
season,
Liam Martin, or Liam
in
Martin.
record-breaking fashion, though, for Liam, he has broken the record for this season for most points, 18 points, which is
Nice.
a record for this season. So fair enough.
I think
4
Liam
points from the
bought-
Argyle
I
game,
think
4 points for the
Liam-
West Brom game, 3 points for the Norwich game, 3 points from the Blackburn game. So we had 4 correct scores. So
Mm-hmm.
that is, I think
I
that
think
might be
Liam
another
broke the
record as
record
well.
Liam broke the record in one of the weeks on
That
my
might be another
Discord.
record as well, bro.
Wasn't it 20 points you got out of 48?
So similar to that, yeah.
Like 19.
But,
I think it was 20
congratulations to Liam for winning.
Yep.
After 4 week, I think 4 match day drought.
Yeah, too long.
He has
Hey,
won
hey.
this week.
You've ended your winless drought before Sheffield Wednesday have.
Way.
Hey! And what a
Sorry,
way to
Owls
end it,
fans.
everyone.
But, sorry, Owls fans, and then again, I don't really give a hoot. So there you go.
We don't give a hoot.
I'm sure this man doesn't either.
Come on, Wednesday!
Yeah, exactly. He's probably thinking.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, but thank you all so much for watching this stream. I hope you all enjoyed and enjoyed our entertainment. I think their entertainment was good today.
To me saying farted at the start of the stream.
I forgot. The entertainment was good today. It was good to see a lot of you on, and another win in the bag for the mighty Green Army, and the championship season keeps on rolling very, very well. The
This guy be buzzing.
This guy, no.
Ice in the
I'm just going to bring that up.
Oh.
This guy agrees. This guy agrees that this season is becoming a brilliant season, and I don't want to listen to. We can't hear it anyway, so don't worry.
We'll listen to our stream.
We'll listen to our stream anyways.
Yeah.
But the next stream, no, everyone, is the massive one. It is the preview
12 o'clock
for
tomorrow.
Ipswich. And there will be a special guest on. We're not going to say who it is. Or you might probably know who it is, but we're not going to say who it is because it's going to be a surprise. No one else.
He's a
is saying
relative
it.
of him.
Yes, basically. A relative of him. There you go. But,
Not Stephen Bunting.
not Stephen Bunting, yeah. But special guest tomorrow. You probably might know who it is. Ipswich fan.
Yeah.
It's going to be a massive
12 p.m. tomorrow.
preview.
The stream.
And we will see you all for that. But from me, Liam, and Daryl, we will see you next time. Goodbye from me, and hope you all have a very good evening. Cheerio from me.
Very good evening. There's only 10 minutes left of it.
Who gives a toss? Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.